I cannot tell you how many of these comments I've gotten off of this one video. So many women are swearing off being married. They'll say, I'll never get married again. I can't wait till I get divorced. I'll never live with a man again, so on and so forth. And I think it's just very telling. Like, I myself, I've lived with a male partner before, and it was hell. You know, they treat you like a literal slave. I remember joking with my cousin recently, and I was like, hey, girl, you know I can't keep no man. Really what it means is I don't want to keep a man. And then she admits to me, she's like, you know what? I'm a slave. I'm a slave to my husband. I'm a slave to my son. And I was like, oh, well, that makes a lot of sense. All of us women who are sharing our horrible experiences with men, being in romantic relationships with men, we're not crazy. We're not imagining this. There's a reason why we're all going through this right now, and we're waking up. Marriage is sold to us every single day. Hey, look, if you're a woman, you need to get married. You need to tie yourself to a man. Your success depends on it. Your worth as a woman is nothing if you're not tied to a man, right? That's what we are told. And this is very clever marketing and a very clever scheme for men to really enjoy the invisible and often uncompensated labor that women provide. I mean, this scheme and this scam has been so good that most of us have forgotten the origins of marriage, right? Marriage originally was a tool for men to own women as property. And it's not a coincidence that a lot of them treat the women that they're with like property, whether they be married, whether they're just boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever, whether they're living together. I mean, think about the whole Keke Palmer thing, right? I mean, it's very telling. One of my favorite scholars, her name is Catherine McKinnon. She's a Marxist feminist and a lawyer. And she wrote about the exploitative labor dynamics between men and women. And she goes on to explain that because of the domestic and invisible labor that women provide in the home, that wives provide in the home, the men's time and energy was freed up so that they go out into the world and conquer the world and take their place in the public sphere. All while what? All while women sacrifice their opportunity to make a name for themselves, to represent themselves in the public sphere, right? So they're held captive in the home, producing this domestic feminized labor so that men can free up their time and free up their energy to go be men out in the world, right? I'm saying this all to say that we are not imagining things, right? Like, they do treat us like servants. They do treat us like slaves. And it's because of the origins of marriage. Marriage has always been a labor contract so that men can enjoy and exploit the invisible, undercompensated, and uncompensated labor of women.